Hello guys, welcome to Daily Current Affairs series. Today we will see the 1st August current affairs. Myself Sunny Sandeep. Welcome to my channel Gear Up for Group 1 exam. Let us discuss the today's current affairs. That is, core sector output shrinks 15% in June. Fertilizers buck trend. Here, due to lockdown, our economy is in downward condition. That means in a worst condition. Here, there are total 8 core sectors in India are there. They are coal, crude oil, natural gas, refinery products, fertilizers, steel, cement and electricity. These are the 8 core sectors we will call it as. But due to this lockdown, economists say negative trend will continue for at least 2 more months. Now, suppose we are in a August month. That means next 2 more months means September or October we will see the core sector, that output shrinks in core sector, that 8 core sector industry, we will see negative growth. Why there is a negative growth? Here if you see these 8 core industries, coal, that means no coal works are going on. Why? Because we are staying in home, or due to lockdown restrictions are there, and no crude oil working. Here if we are seeing that for our vehicles we are using petrol and diesel, but if you compare to before corona, that almost sharp decline in that crude oil usage. After that natural gas, like that refinery products. But if you see that monsoon season has started, that's why fertilizer has see some buck trend. That means there is a increasing in that fertilizers. The only one sector is seeing the rising trend is only fertilizers. After that steel is also facing problems, cement is facing more problems. At the same time electricity, these 8 core sectors, apart from these fertilizers, these 7 sectors are seeing the downward condition or a negative growth in June. Next one, AP Governor clears 3 capital CRDA repeal bills. Here first of all we have to see the background or backdrop of this one. When Jagan Mohan Reddy came into power, he wanted to put 3 capitals in Andhra Pradesh. Here for our exam we have to see what this governor has recommended or approved, how these when a CRDA repeals, which bill will come into force. We have to see that only. Don't take it as this concept for a controversial thing. Why? Because in our examination only concept will play in a vital role or a pivotal role in our exam. Please concentrate on subject only. Don't take it as a controversial subject. Okay. Next, let's get into our subject. When Jagan Mohan Reddy came into power, he want to put 3 capitals for Andhra Pradesh. One is legislative capital as a Amaravati, and judicial capital as a Kurnool as a judicial capital, and Vizag as a executive capital. Before Jagan Mohan Reddy, Nara Chandrababu Naidu put Amaravati as the capital for Andhra Pradesh. But when Jagan Mohan Reddy came into power, he wanted to put 3 capitals for decentralization. That's why he put bill on in legislative assembly. After that it has to go upper house, that is legislative council. But in that legislative council that bill was stopped due to some reasons. There is a committee recommended, or there is a committee for that bill to inquiry on that. That's why after that time of that bill tenure, now it has again AP Governor Harichandan Biswa has approved these 3 capital and repeal of this CRDA bill. Here Governor Biswa Harichandan gave his assent to the AP decentralization and inclusive development of all regions. If you broadly categorize AP as a Costa that Krishna and Guntur Delta, after that Rayalaseema. Here these that's why Jagannath Reddy is giving decentralization to that one. In that also inclusive development of all these regions like Amaravati, Kurnool, at the same time Vizag also. Here CRDA bill repealed. In that part, AP Capital Region Development Authority Bill, capital, that is CRDA Capital Region Development Authority Bills repealed 2020. Here in that place CRDA bill, there is a formation of Amaravati Metropolitan Region Development Authority, that is AMRDA, Amaravati Metropolitan Region Development Authority. Here we will get the brief, we know that brief discussion about these three capitals. We have to know the concept only, don't read it as a controversial thing. Next one, 1947 Pact on Gurkha Soldiers Redundant, said by Nepal Minister. Here we have to see the backdrop of this 1947 Pact. There is a tripartite pact between Nepal, India and British, that is United Kingdom now. The Tripartite Agreement between UK, United Kingdom, India and Nepal was a treaty signed in 1947 concerning the rights of Gurkhas in a military service. We know that Gurkhas in a military service. Here, first quarter of the 19th century, these Gurkhas under the British Kingdom only. That means they are working under the British Kingdom only. When in 1947 India became as independent, now there is a separation of these Gurkhas into some six one side and 4 Gurkhas and 4 rifles on other side. Here, what are these 10 rifles or these 10 groups? Indian side, Indian Army side, there are 6 rifles are there, and British side there are 4 rifles are there. What are they? They are first King George Fifth's own Gurkha rifles, that is first rifles, and second rifle goes to the British Army, third rifle goes to the third Queen Alexander's own Gurkhas rifles goes to the Indian Army, and fourth Prince of Wales own Gurkhas, and fifth Royal Gurkhas Farmer Force, that is we will call it as a frontier force, not farmer force, frontier force. Now sixth Gurkhas rifle goes to the British Army. Again, 7th one also goes to the British Army. 8th and 9th Gurkha rifles are goes to Indian Army. That means 6 Gurkha rifles goes to the Indian Army, and remaining 4, that is 2, 6, 7, 10 rifle goes to the British Army. Here the agreement applies to the 3,500 Gurkhas serving in the British Army and close to the 40,000 Gurkhas in the Indian Army. Here in that 4 Gurkha rifles there are only 3,500 Gurkhas only, but 40,000 Gurkhas in Indian Army they are working. That means these Gurkhas are contributing their service to the Indian Army very prominent. That means very significant. Here, whether it is applied to the Gurkhas in Nepalese Army, no, it does not apply to the Gurkhas in the Nepalese Army. Here only if there is a tripartite agreement between India, UK and Nepal, but it won't apply to the, and it does not apply to the Nepalese Army. Next one, is Trump empowered to delay the election? Here we know that elections will be on November in United States of America. Whether is Trump empowered to delay the election? Due to COVID-19, US economy is staggered. US economy is shrinking or decreasing. Cases are increasing day by day. Almost some more than 2 million cases are recorded now. That means in US economy is going down by day. In this situation, whether this president of USA can delay or postpone election, is there any power to that? No. If you see that according to the US Constitution, it is Congress only, not the president, that decide the timing of the poll. But here we have to see the tenure of this President Donald Trump. Here the tenure of President Donald Trump will end on January 20th, 2021. That means with that time President will come down. Here studies have also pointed out in that states like Washington, which vote almost entirely by mail. No major frauds were reported in the past. Here, due to lockdown, US US people is not coming out. Then how these elections will happen? By through mail only. That means they are used their ballot vote in a mail form. Here, if you see the US Constitution, President don't have the power. If President will don't have the power, then who will become the next person? That is Vice President. If a Vice President also has the same tenure like before that President, he will also expire that tenure. After that Vice President, Speaker will come into the phase. That means there is a 2-year term for that Speaker place, that is also expires before that tenure of President Donald Trump. After that, if a Speaker is also not there, President pro tempore is there. These are the 4 stages that has their powers to defer the or whether it is applicable to the delay in the election. Here, voting by mail, that is, studies have also pointed out that states like Washington, which vote almost entirely by mail, no major frauds were reported in the past. Next one, we will see the 97th question as the part of UPSC Prelims 2019. Among the following, which one is the largest exporter of rice in the world in the last 5 years? Options are China, India, Myanmar and Vietnam. Here right side I have given a picture regarding rice, that is most exported rice, that is Sella rice. Top rice exporter in India, that is KRBL Limited. Most exported brand of rice, that is CUP brand. Here largest rice exporter country, that is India only. Here for 97th question we will put B as the right option. With this we can conclude our video. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. Gear up for Group 1 exam. This is Sunny Sandeep signing out. Take care and bye bye.